Coming up on UT10 News, an unexpected death occurred on campus.
And we look into UT offering PT off campus.
Plus, Devan Lutz was at the Diamond and the Glass Bowl over the weekend. Your News in 10 Minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gina Todd.
And I'm Angelique Baird.
A death occurred at Ottawa West on Wednesday afternoon.
Reporter Zainab Shaib looks into the story. Zainab, what happened?
Well, Angel and Gina, police reports show that a middle-aged man suffered from cardiac arrest while visiting a student.
Lionel McLean, 40 years of age, was visiting a student at Ottawa West on the 5th floor when the incident happened.
The call came in through 911. Our lieutenant responded first, and when he got to the room in Ottawa West, there was another male doing CPR on the person that was unconscious.
The emergency medical team tried their best to revive the man, but was pronounced dead on the spot. No alert message was sent out via email or text, leaving many students and residents concerned about their safety on campus.
I heard a rumor that somebody on the 5th floor ordered a package and they were getting it off of Craigslist, so I thought a Craigslist killer was on the 5th floor or something. I don't know why this wasn't like an alert out for everybody, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to know what was going on.
Officer Levy says since there was no threat to the campus, there was no need for a UT alert. I'm Zainab Shaib, live from the UT10 newsroom.
Thanks, Zainab. Rainy weather caused more water damages on campus. Carlson Library had a major water leak on Monday around 1:30 p.m. At least 8 computers were damaged and have been removed from the building. The water came through the ceiling tiles and light fixtures over computer stations 14 and 15 on the 1st floor. At this time, the cause of the leak and the cost of the damage is unknown. Between 2007 and 2015, 9 UT students violated the university's policy regarding sexual conduct. Reporter Katie Karakis investigates the latest changes to this code.
Section D7 of the Student Code of Conduct specifies all sexual behaviors that are not tolerated by the university. Once a claim of violation is made against an individual, he or she must go through the university's adjudication process.
It's a fair process. It's everyone on both sides gets heard, and I think the facts are looked at.
This panel consists of 5 faculty and/or staff members and a chairperson. Possible witnesses and the alleged victim have the right to be present, but are not required. Accommodations are made for alleged victims and/or alleged perpetrators on a case-by-case basis. Prior to August 1st, 2011, 6 students were found guilty of sexual assault via this process. Following a nationwide recommendation by the Office of Civil Rights, the university amended its code and changed the violation from sexual assault to sexual misconduct. The amendment was adopted with the intention of creating a more inclusive spectrum. Sexual misconduct embodies sexual harassment, unwanted sexual attention, as well as sexual assault. Since the amendment, 3 students were found in violation of this.
Sanctions can range from anything from a disciplinary warning to suspension or expulsion from the university.
The decision to pursue action through the legal system is given solely to the alleged victim. I'm Katie Karakis, reporting for UT10 News.
Thanks, Katie. As news organizations cut staff and fight to be the first to cover breaking stories, the facts are getting lost. Last November, Rolling Stone magazine published a story about a gang rape at the University of Virginia that did not occur. The Columbia University Graduate School of Journalism investigated and found major errors in the magazine's fact-checking process. Toledo's local media struggle with this issue every day.
There's a huge push to get to be first in the market. We want to beat Channel 11, we want to beat Channel 13 all the time. But there have been many times where we've been second or third in the market because we could not confirm the facts of the story ourselves. And we're not just going to run with what TV says. It's tempting to do that sometimes.
Rolling Stone magazine could be facing serious lawsuits for libel from the university and Phi Kappa Psi. UT is continuing to make medical care more accessible to the community. On Friday, the university held a grand opening of the Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine office. Located at Regency Medical Campus off Talmadge, this location is UT's first off-campus PT facility. With a focus on sports medicine, the office primarily treats K-12 and college athletes, but patients of all ages are accepted.
Anybody can be an athlete by definition, depending on what you have done. So it's for really the entire community, but around all sports medicine-based needs.
UT now offers PT, cardiology, orthopedics, and neurology at Regency. 8 UT students got the chance to model their artwork in the green room at the Toledo Museum of Art. A 3D concepts class hosted its first wearable art show on Thursday. The exhibition displayed artwork that represented either a disease, disorder, or virus. Lecturer Brian Carpenter says they held this event to challenge students with unusual materials to create wearable art. One artist did her piece on smallpox.
I took nylon as well as condoms, and I blew them up and filled them with stuffing inside both of the pustules, just to get the different effects of the skin as well as the color of the rash.
The class also worked on a 9th collaborative piece together.
With warm weather finally sticking around the Glass City, the women's lacrosse team took on Michigan State and the football team held their annual spring game. But first, the softball team had their home opener on Friday as they hosted Ball State in a doubleheader. The Rockets were shut out 1-0 in Game 1 and looked to bounce back in the second. In the opening frame, the Celeste Fidge single would score Jessica Lemieux, giving Toledo an early 1-0 lead. Nicole Tovin's 4th inning home run would push UT up by 3 runs. Just 1 inning later, Lemieux would drive in runs from senior Marisha Scott and sophomore Ashley Maynard. The Cardinals would mount a comeback late on sophomore pitcher Emily Anderson, scoring 4 runs in the final 2 innings to cut into UT's lead. Toledo would hold on for the 8-7 win, getting their first conference victory of the season. On Sunday, the softball team was back in action, this time hosting MAC East leader Miami. UT lost Game 1 of the series against the Redhawks 5-0 on Saturday, but the Rockets came back on Sunday with sophomore pitcher Emily Anderson dominating Miami in a shutout. Nicole Tovin fueled the Rockets with her first inning solo home run. Helping on defense was sophomore Chandler Rice as she makes the sliding catch and throws out the runner on second for the double play. UT got revenge on Sunday, beating the Redhawks 3-0.
We know that we can compete with anyone. We've kind of started a little low at the beginning, but we know that we're just as good as everyone else and can compete with everyone, so we're going to battle from here on out.
The team will head to Detroit tomorrow for a doubleheader with the Titans. Returning to the field for the first time since their victory in the GoDaddy Bowl, the football team held their spring game in the Glass Bowl on Saturday. The annual blue versus gold game was a defensive battle from the start. Senior linebacker Chase Murdoch strips sophomore Brad Smith, and the gold team picks up 2 points with the safety. Sophomore quarterback Michael Julian tries to get the blue team moving, but the pass is picked off by senior Cheatham Norrells. The gold team would have to settle for a field goal after sophomore Quentin Gibson barely misses junior Michael Roberts in the end zone. The blue team would rally in the fourth quarter, scoring on this touchdown pass from Julian to sophomore Cody Thompson. Blue wins the game 6-5.
Most importantly, I thought what we got is we got quality reps. A lot of guys got put in critical situations. And again, it's how do you respond when you put some people in the stands. I think that's what's great about a spring game.
The Rockets were without several returning starters, nursing injuries, and recovering from off-season surgery. On Sunday, the women's club lacrosse team wrapped up the weekend as they took on Michigan State. The game was the last of the team's 10th annual Rocket Clash tournament. The Spartans were first on the board, but sophomore Karen Aramani helped UT with this goal. Toledo struggled and fell behind MSU 15-2 in the first half. The Rockets tried to fight back in the second, but would fall to Michigan State 24-5.
We have a lot of girls that come here and then they learn the game. So we kind of give them a crash course in lacrosse in a short period of time where we're playing teams like Michigan State, where the girls have been playing pretty much their whole life.
The women ended a tough season with only 3 wins, their last being against Bowling Green. And the women's golf team won their second tournament title this weekend.
Sounds like they're having a great season. Thanks, Devin. That's it for UT 10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT 10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And remember, you can watch the live stream of our newscast production every Tuesday morning at 10:30 on our YouTube channel. For Angelique Baird, Devan Lutz, and all of our crew, I'm Gina Todd. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.